Bugman here. Today's talk is about spiders. Can't tell from the screen back there. Uh, Spiders are a different kind of insect. Because like most bugs, uh, things like roaches and ants, they're social insects in that when they travel, they see another ant, they touch uh, to communicate. So they're considered a social insect. And that's how insecticides are passed from one ant to another. Same thing with roaches. They get on their feet. As they touch, they take the chemical and what's the active ingredient and pass it along to the other ant or the roach. And so that's how you get a broader kill than just the one bug you just sprayed. You can kill an entire colony, a whole bunch of ants that way. But spiders are different. Spiders are unique in that they're not a social insect because, like, when they use pesticides, it's called microencapsulation. The chemical is microencapsulated. Don't ask me how they did that. It's one of those science things. It's microencapsulated, which means it's covered in something that's sticky. So the bug feels something on his foot. He walks through the chemical. He doesn't realize it's chemical, but he feels something sticky on his foot. So what does he do? He licks it off, just like if you ever walk, you got gum on your shoe. You got to get that off. It drives you crazy. You got to get that damn gum off there. Well, the microencapsulation does the same thing to the insects. It's sticky on their foot. And so what does the bug do? He grooms himself because they are social. They care about their appearance. They care about how their hair looks, all that kind of good stuff. But they're considered social insects. So they will lick their feet to get that stickiness off. And when they do, they die because that's how they ingest the chemical. That's called microencapsulation. Spiders don't give a rip what's on their foot. They can walk through anything, and they don't care because they don't groom themselves. So it's not a big deal for the spider. He walks right through your spray, not affected by it a bit. And I've had people tell me they sprayed and watched the spider walk right through it and just keep on trucking. And because that's the way it works. They're not social. They don't groom themselves. And so that poison never gets to their internal organs. So a spider, you must actually spray the body of the spider to get him to die from your spray, whatever spray you're using. You've got to spray the body of the spider. And that can be hard. They're a little quick. They jump, they move. They're not going to sit around and let you spray them. But that's how you have to spray a spider. And it gets kind of crazy with spiders, especially if you've got one. I had a client had one up in the corner of the room. The corner of the room was crown molding. He was spraying it, and of course the spider jumped out of the way. And so he sprayed 3 or 4 times to get this spider up on his crown molding. Then all of a sudden he realized his eyes are burning. He can't see because he's blinded himself because what goes up must come down. And so that spray he was trying to kill that little baby spider with ended up making his eyes burn and he couldn't see. And so the moral of that story is by the time he got his eyes to quit burning, the spider was gone. Did it die? Probably not. But the spider won that battle. So you've got to spray the spider directly and watch remember, what goes up must come down. All things like that for whatever kind of bug you're spraying for. So that's how spiders are unique. And they're very easy to control. Spiders don't like lemongrass. So if you want to keep spiders from your house, put lemongrass all around the outside near your windows. Because that's how spiders get in your house, through the weep holes in the windows. Once they get inside those weep holes, it's their house now. They go anywhere they want to. Because there's holes in the walls where the wiring, the piping go, and the spiders just cruise through there and look for bugs to eat and kill and die. And that's how it works. So there's a great product we use at Bugman Pest Control. It's called Web Out. Web Out is all natural. It's lemongrass oil, thyme oil, THYME, not thyme, thyme. I think I said that right. Who knows? And citronella. Those 3 oils combined together make an awesome product for spiders. It will kill a spider. It will repel the spider, and they won't come back. And the web out has many uses. We've found that we use it for dirt dauber's nests, those little mud things on the side of your back of your house where there's wasp in them. Those wasps will go in there and lay egg. And if you knock that mud tube down, the wasp will return to the same place because wasps always go back to where they're born to have babies. They want to go home. It's safe there. That's they grew up in, so they have their kids grow up in the same neighborhood. I guess I don't know, but they will always return home to have their babies. Once you knock that mud dauber nest down, one square of web out will keep that wasp from coming back to that spot to have babies. They will not come back to the web out. But again, back to spiders. Spiders can be a pain in the butt because again, they're quick. They build their webs. Web out does two things for a spider. It kills, repels, but also it coats their web, makes their web non-functional. So I've tried this in a mechanical room at one of my buildings. I sprayed one spider web with web out. The other spider I did not spray. I left it alone. I went back a week later, looked at the webs. The web that I had sprayed was dead, nothing there. The other web where I did not spray was full of bugs, mosquitoes, and flies, and all kinds of things. So it just told me that the web out makes the web not sticky anymore. So it's very useful. So even if you don't spray the spider, you get rid of the web or the presence of the web. So it works. Again, all around great product. But spiders can be boogers. We've talked before about in videos about brown recluse and brown widows. Brown recluse you don't see too much, but the ones that you have to be careful of, and like I am in the commercial building, the brown widow, their egg sacs are little like a little cotton ball looking things, little spikes on them. Those you stay away from because when you see those like egg sacs, the mama will be very close, within a foot. And so she's hanging out, protecting those egg sacs from you or anybody else that may fuck with them. So, oh, there's my cat. And so, tell him, say hi. I get shut up and buzz, he walks off. So those egg sacs, you got to be careful. The mama will not be far, and she will attack and bite. They carry a pretty mean bite with them. But again, web out. It is the bomb for spiders. I'm telling you, folks. You can get it on our website. We sell it in gallons, in quarts. It comes ready to mix, ready to spray. Get a quart bottle, and you're ready to go. Ready to go attack those spiders. And when you get the web out, you want to spray around your windows because as spiders come in around your windows, they squeeze into your window, and entry points, door frames. That works real well for a lot of stuff. I had a customer, she was having those, I didn't know what they were, I never saw them, like little caterpillar black things that, invade every once in a while. And they would come into her house, and she was able to spray web out and kill them and control them and keep them out of the house. So web out is a great product, all kinds of things. But again, back to the spraying methods. Spray anywhere you see a web, spray a little web out. Again, entry points, windows mostly. You can do under the kitchen sinks, anywhere the spiders come out. Spray a little web out. It's magic. It's the bomb. All right, that's our talk on today. Oh, got on here. You see that this is the cover for our ebook. We have ebooks now on our website, www.thegreenbugman.com. Thegreenbugman.com. There's this book ebook we talked written on spiders. There are several ebooks on specific insects. There's one on cockroaches. There's one on ants. There's one on general pest control. 10 things you can do yourself to get rid of the bug guy, not pay somebody to come out and shoot your house. But there's 5 or 6 ebooks now on the website. Check out the website. They're not much. They're just $4.95. Download the ebook. Share it with your friends, everybody else in the world, of course. And they're very helpful. give you some knowledge that, I mean, I'm a nerd when it comes to bugs. I know things I probably shouldn't know. I say things that sometimes people look at me kind of funny, but you know, it's my world. So I'm kind of nerdy in that way. Anyway, thegreenbugman.com. You can buy products that we use that we talk about on all our videos. You can get the ebooks and support the team. All right, where's my off button? All right, Bugman out of here.